It's that time. It's that time, my friends. Perambulating to a meeting, but enough about me. This is what you want to see. The streets, the bowels. I'm on my way today to I'll tell you about it afterwards. It's a unique meeting of sorts that I will talk to you about. But first and foremost, I want to just mention today, or now, just how I cannot believe the level of mental illness that I'm seeing. See the horse? See the horse? See that? Can you make out the horse? Anyway, the level of mental illness that I am seeing exhibited by people that I normally consider to be somewhat rational is out of this world. Check this out here. This is the most realistic dog. When you walk by and see this thing, it just sits there. That's the dog tripod. I cannot believe the level of absolute insanity. Very good place, by the way. This used to be a place called Taboon. And you see that fire? You see that? Can you see that fiery, what is it? Can you see that? Maybe you can't. It's this kind of like the hearth. Can you see it there? It looks like a pizza oven. It was called a Taboon. And it's Middle Eastern, Israeli, very good. Falafel. I mean, let's face it. How can you screw up falafel? Seriously. Now, by the way, check this out. These are the neighborhood guys who sit around. Oh, we almost saw a collision. Almost. Check these guys. They sit here all day and just raise hell. Speaking a language that is yet to be deciphered. But they're harmless. Lest you have any consideration for ambiguity, no trespassing, no smoking, no drinking, no loitering. Everybody's loitering. Everybody's drinking. What are you talking about? But those fellers sit. They don't bother anybody. Back to what I was saying. I can't go into detail. You wouldn't know these people. But Mrs. L and I today were beyond shocked at the level of insanity that we are dealing with on a regular basis. Seriously. People that we consider to be, friends, regular friends. I think there was a suicide here. I know there was one around the corner from us. That was sad one day. I saw this blanket, not a blanket, but a sheet or something, or what appeared to be the remnants of a human being. See these things? These are what kill you. This is what kills you when you come to New York. Watch it. Look how fast these things are going. I know this may not seem like, look at this. Imagine getting hit by this. From people from other countries who have no conception of driving, much less rules and that sort of thing. Back to what I was saying. Insanity. People losing their minds. People, I think, with a series of mental illness mixed with a lot of substance abuse that goes unheralded and unnoticed and unaddressed. This is one of the oldest. This is the Hell's Kitchen, Columbus Branch Library in Der Hood. I walked in one day, just, I don't know, perambulating about, and I was really, taken back. I like libraries, or libraries as some people say. I really do. I like them. This is a great little bar called Whalen. Huh? Isn't that good? Whalen. Whalen and Willie and the boys. Lukenbach, Texas. A lot of borrachos here. People sitting around. The smell of weed, omnipresent. And androgyny. Androgyny is in the air. Notice, not non-binary, but androgyny. This guy running. There's no way to run half speed without looking like a fool. You know what I mean? Oh, up here. Famous place called Desi Restaurant. All of the taxi drivers would show up here. And it has a smell that is so wonderful. A smell of curry and cardamom. It's legit. And there's a little cafeteria sort of in the back and the side where the legits eat. Phenomenal. This, for you Westies fans, this is the famous Skyline Hotel. This used to be a haven for the Westies. Coonan, Featherstone. Notice this, interesting. You see an American flag, flag of New York, and an Israeli flag. Your thoughts and comments, ladies and gentlemen. No comment there. That's a losing proposition. Trust me. Pick the hill you want to die on. Talk about things you can change. No, that's kind of interesting. Back to what I was saying, mental illness. Unbelievable. The amount of stuff that we have to deal with on a regular basis. I'm not going to make any deal about this fellow on the street. They used to have a thing called Man on the Street. I wanted to have an actual show called Man Interviewing Men on the Street. I don't know what this is. It's him. Okay? Let your imagination run for that one. I don't know what that's about. It's him. Okay. Here's an energy bar. Fusion. Peruvian. Ooh, I like it. You know what fusion means? Fusion means I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to throw it all together, and I'm going to hope to God it's workable. These are the little ices. Used to be made. See these women? They're from, I don't know where they're from. They're South or Central America. There used to be the Corona Ice Lady. This was the most famous. In Corona, Queens, the ice. They would shave ice. This of course, is a landmark. At least to me. Hell's Kitchen Park, ladies and gentlemen. Hell's Kitchen Park. The sound of kids playing. Strange people, demented, looking off into space. Look at this old architecture. Look at this. These are the old style. You don't see this anymore. They've been here, oh my God, 100 years? 100 years? Can't really see your comments today, because if I look down, I'm going to walk into something. I'm sure they're pithy, and I'm sure they're wonderfully crafted, brilliant, always appropriate, always critical, because sometimes it's just, well, anybody in the mood for Ethiopian?